A human skeleton was discovered in this wooded alleyway between 7th and 8th Streets in Apalachicola on October 26, 2003. The remains were later identified as those of 27-year-old Leslie Ann Oswalt. Her death was classified as a murder due to several cracked ribs and a fractured skull. But after all this time, her killer is still on the loose.
Certainly very tragic that a young life was that she was killed and no one's been held accountable for it, and that's what we'd like to see. There needs to be accountability for this.
Without much to go on, investigators are studying details of her life in hopes to reveal the mystery of her death.
It looks like she was, from what we found out, traveling with a pretty bad crowd, maybe involved in drugs and stuff like that. So that's what we found out, that some of the company she was keeping was not very good. So that could have put her in a bad position as well.
Franklin County Sheriff A.J. Smith says they've named several suspects over the years, but they didn't go anywhere and the case grew cold. But they are currently working the first lead they've received in years.
We had somebody who may talk to us, and that's kind of where we are now. We're trying to follow that up and see where that may come. And somebody out there knows, and I'm sure there's more than one person that knows. And I would think that after almost 17 years that somebody would want to talk about it and clear their conscience. I don't see how they can live with themselves knowing that this is what they did, or they may have information about it, even if they're not directly involved, but they have information that could help us make an arrest and bring someone to justice that they're just sitting on it.
One thing he says he's learned from working cold cases is that the truth takes time.
Sometimes things happen. It takes years and years before someone comes forward, or someone's arrested and they talk, or something happens. There's some kind of catalyst that causes it to open back up and new information be revealed, or someone's just decides they want to talk about it. So hopefully, putting this out there, someone will give us a call and give us that one lead. A lot of times, just one lead that can crack a case.
Now, this is the alleyway where Leslie Ann Oswalt's bones were found nearly 2 decades ago. But what happened to her is still a mystery. If you have any information at all, you're asked to share it with the Franklin County Sheriff's Office or Crime Stoppers. For News 13 in Franklin County, I'm Amber Spradley, Panhandle Strong.